each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Daily Reflections. People are starting to come on. So you got Instagram on my phone and Facebook and YouTube on my computer here. Stan, welcome. Oh, I missed you. All right. Well, thanks for joining for a second. Well, good seeing you, dude. So I'm going to give it a couple seconds here so people can start joining us. Can you do that? This doesn't help my neck problems any. I hate sitting around waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. You guys already know there's going to be something before, right? Actually, this all kind of ties together. So, all right. Being in recovery is a privilege. You guys are probably wondering what in the heck I am talking about. All right. So we here in America, we have it so much better. So here's the thing. In a lot of other countries, they won't allow AA to meet in places. They have to do it in hiding because they don't want groups of people gathering in secret. Okay? They don't get to pop into Zoom meetings. They don't get this other stuff. I forgot to do the if you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. That would be absolutely fabulous. So what does that mean? That means it's a privilege, man. We have it so much easier here compared to. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because there seems to be a lot of argument. I mean, people are literally sitting down and arguing over whether or not we should keep Zoom meetings. Don't let me walk into that room, because I will chew everybody's ass for it. Hey, who gives a fuck? Here's the thing. It's all opinion. It's all opinion. And my opinion is we're going back on lockdown. And even if we're not, there's going to be some kind of thing to restrict us from being able to meet in person. Okay? The meetings are for newcomers. They're not about you. That means that we need to be available for the newcomer. So all this arguing is about control. There's nothing to have control over. It's AA. Okay? I prefer going to Zoom meetings because I get to hit more of them. You know, I might go into exactly why. Okay? And I'm in several Zoom meetings that aren't going away. Ever. Because we cannot go back to the glory days. They don't exist anymore. The way AA was, or any of our groups, was a year and a half ago. We are not going to recapture that. It is not going to happen. All right. Not only that, okay, so why are the groups even there? Number one, they're there to help the newcomers, right? It also provides structure. If you go to your meeting all the time, you're going to include accountability into that. Okay? But then there's service work. There's things to be done. So just because you have a preference doesn't mean that somebody else's preference is wrong. My question would be this: how willing are you to do the work? That's what the question is. Not where the meeting is going to be held, how it's going to be held. Be grateful that it's even fucking there. All right? I know a lot of people have only hit Zoom meetings that have over a year of sobriety. I know a lot of them. So don't tell me it doesn't work. So let's see what the Daily Reflections has to say today and get into that. I don't think you guys want to hear me listen to me for 15 minutes bitch about that, right? Let's get into some solution. Let's do that. Lightening the burden. Showing others who suffer how we were given help is the very thing which makes life seem so worthwhile to us now. Thank you for backing me up, AA. The dark past is the key to life and happiness for others. So, I've had several people ask me to sponsor them. Now, I wouldn't even go as far as several people, probably 4 since I've been sober. And none of them even make it to this last guy. He make it to step 1. Right? And that can be, that kind of hurts sometimes because it makes you feel like you're not successful. But I am successful because I stayed sober. And that's the whole point in helping other people. And because I can help when other people cannot. But I also realize that I'm that person where if you have any lurking notion, you don't want to talk to me. In fact, you will probably avoid me. What I do get a lot is people come up to me and say, hey, Dion, there was something that you said in a meeting a few years ago that changed my attitude for the day and I stayed sober. That's what I get to hear. Why? Because I go to meetings and I share my experience, my strength, and my hope. I'm not there to dump. I'm not there to dump. Morning, Jackie. Good to see you, honey. We've kind of got past being in recovery as a privilege. Now we're talking about lightening the burden. So we're not lightening the burden just for ourselves. We can do it for other people. And one person, I absolutely believe that one person can make a difference. And I know because I experience it myself. I'm going to reread this because it was short and Jackie wasn't here. Showing others who suffer how we were given help is the very thing which makes life seem so worthwhile to us now. The dark past, the key to life and happiness for others. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 124. Let's go check it out. I bet it's in working for others, working with others. And out now is in the family afterward. Probably the hardest chapter in the book. Family afterward. I love this chapter. There is so much in it. And it taught me how to treat my wife. So when I got sober, I wanted to apologize to my wife, up, down, left, and right. But there wasn't enough words. And my sponsor said, no, Dion, that is the last thing that you're going to do. Otherwise, it's just going to be frothy emotional appeal, and that really isn't going to do much, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to go back in the house. You're going to go do the dishes. You're going to go vacuum. Go do the laundry. Go ask your wife what needs to be done. Because she's been in control for so long, it's not your right to go back in and take it. That wasn't easy to hear, but it gave me something. It gave me hope. Okay? And the hope that it gave me was that I was going to be able to love my wife like she deserved. That made me happy. In fact, it's making me a little misty-eyed now. All right, it's hard to read when it's like that. Henry Ford once made a wise remark to the effect that experience is the thing of supreme value in life. Did you catch that? Not books, not degrees, not education, experience. So the thing about experience is it's true. Okay? Books are opinion. The DSM-5's opinion. Very good opinions. That is true only if one is willing to turn the past into good account. So taking your past and turning it into gold. Good morning, Gary. We think each oh no. We grow by our willingness to face and rectify errors and convert them into assets. The alcoholic's past thus becomes the principal asset of the family and frequently is almost the only one. This painful past may be of infinite value to other families still struggling in their problem. You know, that's why I come on here and do this, because I have a successful relationship with my wife. A very successful one. We get along great. The alcoholic's past thus becomes the principal. The painful past, let's see. We think each family which has been relieved. Here it is. Okay. We think each family which has been relieved owes something to those who have not. That's, yeah. It is. Now, here's the thing, because then you're going to be like, well, my family, because I'm going to tell you something. I don't talk to my parents. I have 8 brothers and sisters. I talk to a sister. My kids don't talk to me much. But I'm still required. Right? I can still show them what I did, because their experience may be different. Right? So when they're talking about this, well, I'm single and my parents have died and I don't have any brothers or sisters. You know what they're talking about. Maybe it's your group of friends, maybe it's things, but you're going to have to develop relationships that work, successful relationships. And your very first successful relationship is going to be with God. Then you can base every other relationship on that, because it has unconditional love. It has tolerance. It has peace of mind. And when you have those things, then you are better at helping other people. Better at, even better than. You're already good at it, right? Showing others who suffer, showing, that was in the reading. So, let's finish this up. Got 2 minutes. All right. Since I have been sober, I have been healed of many pains. Yeah, I have. Thank you, God. Deceiving my partner, deserting my best friend, and spoiling my mother's hopes for my life. In each case, someone in the program told me of a similar program, and I was able to share what happened to me. When my story was told, both of us got up with lighter hearts. Why? Because then you're not alone. You're not alone anymore. And that gives people hope. Even if you don't like people. I hate people. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're full of shit. Just try to push people away. There are some days I do not like people. And that's just in general. But if somebody was to knock on my door needing help, that would change very quickly. You know, usually when I have something bad going on, God will show me something worse, which I don't really like. I don't want people to, because I don't want people to suffer, man. Coda for the whole world. Love it. So let's remember that being in recovery is a privilege. And we shouldn't be arguing over whether it's a Zoom meeting or an in-person meeting. And the fact that people are even arguing about that, there's something fundamentally wrong with that. It means you're trying to control it. What it is fear. Fear you're not going to get what you want. Or fear that you may lose something that you already have. Welcome to life. This is not the last time it's going to happen. It won't be. Just stick around and watch, man. So, accept the fact of what's going on. Do what you need to do. Stay in your lane. And shut the fuck up about Zoom meetings. All right. I love you guys. I'm sure I'll be here tomorrow. So, all right. Love you guys. Peace out.